Hey everyone, today I'm presenting something super exciting, something that I've been longing for with Mercedes-Benz. What I have behind me is not just a regular GLE, but this is Mercedes bringing back the V8 in the Canadian market without having to go into a performance car. What I have behind me is the 2026 Mercedes GLE 580 SUV, 4-liter twin-turbo V8, same as the 63, 500 horsepower instead of 600, and tons of torque. Come join me and we'll take this thing for a spin. We're in a 2026 GLE 580 V8 4-liter. This is Mercedes saying that the GLE, even though we knew it was considered a luxury vehicle, it truly is a luxury vehicle because they've now introduced a V8 and a non-AMG variant of this car, and that tells me that it's indicative of a luxury vehicle because we look at Mercedes' lineup and all of their heavy hitters have V8s without having the performance aspect of it. We look at the GLS and we look at the S-Class. The interior is what you'd expect out of a GLE, right? 12-inch displays, massage seating, heated ventilated seats in the front, sunshades in the back, dual zone climate control, heated cooled cup holder. It has all the stuff, right? It's what you'd expect out of the Benz. Plus,
Oh my God.
oh yeah,
Damn.
effortless. I was very excited to get into this car, and it's great. It's fantastic. We have conversations all the time at my dealership about the GLE 580 and where it sits and who would take what versus an AMG because it sits at the same price point as a GLE 53 AMG. Big difference is the GLE 53 is an inline six with 440 horsepower, and this is a V8 with 500. Of course, there's a lot of styling differences and all that. I think I would still take this car over a GLE 53. The 53 looks amazing. Arguably looks better than this car. It's more aggressive. It's for a younger crowd. Checks off all my boxes. Super nice. This is like, it's like the conversation of old money versus new money, right? This is like, you know what you have. You don't care to flaunt it. You want something nice. You want it to fly under the radar, but it eats up the road on the highway and in corners and all of that stuff. Like this can pick up speed almost like an like a 63. Picks up speed better than the 53.
Oh my God.
We're right there, right? Like you're 100 horsepower difference between a full out 63 and the 580. I don't know why I had this expectation that this car would be so much different than a GLE, but I forgot that it is a GLE. It's gonna drive like a GLE, you just have way more power. It has all the creature comforts plus power, which is what a lot of people are looking for when they look at these cars. A lot of the clients that you deal with, especially if they come from old luxury brands, or if you look at some of the domestic offerings, like they're V8s, right? So you look at GMC, you look at Cadillac, you look at old Lincolns and Fords and all that. They're big V8s and they're giant SUVs. Now be able to offer a big V8 in the Mercedes without having to go into a GLS or without having to get into like AMG offerings is a huge deal to me. You got to keep in mind that this is still a big SUV. Mercedes' offerings of powertrain in this car is huge. So you have anything from a 4-cylinder to a V8. Anything you could think of in terms of powertrain you can effectively get in this car. They all serve their own purpose well. I love the V8 because the V8 is effortless power when you need it, and then it's effortless power when you want it. The real world translation for somebody looking for a car like this is that you go traffic, you're bumper to bumper. If ever you need to get out of the way really quick, or you want to go somewhere, or you missed your turn, or whatever it is, it's very easy to make up that road and that distance. The other way you can look at it is when you're on the highway. I find when we look at the GLE 350, it kind of lacks a little bit on the highway, but it's amazing in the city. The 450 obviously corrects that, but this takes it to another level. So this is you not needing to work the car at all to gain speed and to maintain speed. We were talking a moment ago about these cars being designed for the Autobahn and the highway and all that, and that truly is the case. It soaks up the road and then it just keeps it going, and it's effortless. That's the word I can use with every execution of this car, is that everything you could think of in this vehicle, everything it does well is effortless. It takes zero effort on its part, and that's a good thing. All right, everyone, so that about sums up my time with the 2026 Mercedes GLE 580 SUV. I can go on and on about this car. Like I said, first time I drive it, huge fan. This is a big win in my book. If you want more information on the vehicle itself, check the link in the description box below, or even better, feel free to stop by at our dealership and check it out in person, and I guarantee you're gonna love it as much as I do. As always, I'm Mike. Thanks for watching.